Okay, so let's take a look at number 4. 2 years ago, the Mann family had a mortgage balance of $146,232.17 on their home. If the family paid $8,624.50 to reduce the balance of the mortgage last year, what is the current balance of the Mann family's mortgage? Okay, so before we start solving the problem, we want to define what mortgage is. And we know that a mortgage is a loan you get from the bank or a mortgage person to pay to purchase property, to buy a house. Okay, so teachers at this time, please pause the video and give the students about 2 minutes to solve the problem. Okay, so let's see how you did. If you subtracted these two numbers, that's okay. You can do that as well. But I want to show you how to do this, how this will look like represented as integers. So if they have a balance, if they loan that amount of money and they have a balance, that means they're in debt. That means they owe this money. So this is going to be represented as a negative integer. So it's going to be negative $146,232.17. Okay. And so they paid that towards their loan. So that means they're reducing their debt. So this is going to be represented as a positive integer. So that's plus $8,624.50. So remember, if one number is negative, the other is positive, we will subtract and take the sign of the bigger number. Okay, so we're going to subtract like it didn't have any, like a normal subtraction, and then take the sign of the bigger absolute number, which is this. Okay, so that's 146,232.17 minus, let's line it up, 8,624.50. So we have 7 minus that, that's 7. We borrow 1, this becomes 111 minus 5 is 6. 1 minus 4, we borrow 1, this becomes 2. So 11 minus 4 is 7. Don't forget the decimal point. 2 minus 2 is 0. Borrow 1, this becomes 5. 12 minus 6 is 6. 5 minus 8, we can't. Borrow 1, this becomes 3. 15 minus 8 is 7. And we bring this down. So the debt right now, what they owe is negative $137,607.67. So to represent that, the balance in their account right now is this amount. Okay, so for a debt, we always represent as a negative, and savings or something like that we represent as positive.